Welcome to the Real Cricket Studios, where we will be bringing.
Hello guys,
We have both the captains in the center with the match referee. This is the call, and Intensity losing the toss could prove costly. This could make for a really interesting match. These are the playing 11 for the respective teams.
Ladies and gentlemen,
first ball,
and it's a test match. In comes the fielding side. Here come the openers. Pace bowler into the tank. Batsman getting into position to face the first ball of the innings.
Wicket.
Tapped back to the bowler. The bowler will have to be extra careful of the line he bowls to this field.
he's really lucky to miss that one. It was an absolute beauty.
They're packed one side, making the batsman go for shots like those on the other. Excellent captaincy. Couldn't find the gap, and the fielder stops it easily. There is a fielder at cover. Caught him. The ball sneaks past the bat and hammers into stumps.
He's taking a long walk back to the pavilion. Batsman getting ready to face his first ball. The stumps, and the batsman will have to walk back to the pavilion. He is disappointed and has to walk back to the pavilion. Good ball, and that's the reason why the batsman has to walk back to the pavilion. Loud appeal, and he is out. Oh, that's close. It's a huge appeal. That is a very good shout, and they're going to review it. Checking for a no ball. Fair delivery. Yeah, definite spike. Oh, definite bump in the back.
Pacer introduced from the other end. Batsman getting ready to face his first ball. He has hit that straight to the fielder. There is a fielder at cover. What's happening here? The bowler must have had a few words with the batsman. The batsman, however, is in no mood for a conversation. The bowler is bowling from his favorite end.
බලමු guys හරි හරි බය වෙන්න එපා බය නම් වෙන්න එපා guys දාලා
Lane miss. Great goal.
Would have been frustrating having missed out on the last one.
ස්ට්‍රේට් බෝලර්
The fielder collects that one. It's straight to the fielder.
ගමන්නේ බලන්න බෑ no pressure
Looks like there will be a lot of slow balls coming.
Hey,
straight to the fielder.
Sarma pressure එකේ ඉන්නේ කට් එක ගමු
That ball deserved it. He's extremely unlucky not to have one. The bowler will have to be extra careful of the line he bowls to this field. What's happening here? The bowler must have had a few words with the batsman. The batsman, however, is in no mood for a conversation. For him! The ball sneaks past the bat and hammers him to stops.
He's taking the long walk back to the pavilion.
බාගෙට අවුට් වෙලා ඉතින් කඩු 3ක් එක පන්දුවකටම දීලා ඊට නොට් අවුට් ඉන්නවා අපේ සර්මාගේ පන්දු 4යි කොලි 3යි දැන් ඉතින් එන එකන අපේ පාණ්ඩය තමන් බෝධිවම ලකුණේ නේ අපිට මේ පළවෙනි බෝලින්.
What do you think about new teams like Afghanistan getting test status?
I think it's great for them. Small countries playing more and more cricket. Obviously, at this point in time, they're suited more for the shorter format. They've done well in recent short formats. They've got some radical players. They've got good spin bowlers, which I think takes their team to another level. But their recent performance in the longer format, not too impressive. Ireland got test status recently, and they were quite impressive against Pakistan. I think they've got great potential. They played in their hometown in Belfast, and they did quite well. They almost won the match at some point.
Couldn't find the gap and the fielder stops it easily.
So coming back to our conversation, looking back, we had Bangladesh when they started. They were on the same levels. Today, they're a force to contend with. I think it's really good for the sport that more and more countries start participating and start showing their abilities on the biggest stage.
But do you think that they should be playing the stronger teams like India and Australia rather than weaker teams like West Indies and Zimbabwe?
It's interesting that you say West Indies being a smaller country, because if you look at a couple of generations ago, West Indies was a strength, was a power, with a team everybody feared, with their big, tall, fast bowlers and their calypso-style batting. I guess this is how cricket evolves over a period of time. You see teams that have been the most powerful and elite today struggling for dominance. And with regard to your question about whether they should start with teams who are right on the top of their cricket, I think that's the whole point of Test cricket. And I think it'll only show these smaller teams coming in how cricket is meant to be played at the highest level. and it's something they wouldn't normally see in their domestic circuits.
This is what Test match is all about. Great bowling, great defensive technique. What's happening here? The bowler must have had a few words with the batsman. The batsman, however, is in no mood for a conversation. The bowler will have to be extra careful of the line he bowls to his feet. He has hit that straight to the fielder. There is a fielder at cover.
The fielder collects that one, hits straight to the fielder.
The bowler is bowling from his favorite end. Hit straight to the fielder. It will be interesting to see where the bowler will test the batsman with the sharper one. That ball deserved the wicket. He's extremely unlucky not to have one. What's happening here? The bowler must have had a few words with the batsman. The batsman, however, is in no mood for a conversation. Called him. He has shuffled the stumps and the batsman would have to walk back to the pavilion. There is a fielder at cover. That ball deserved the wicket. He is extremely unlucky not to have one. The bowler is bowling from his favorite end. Caught him. The ball sneaks past the bat and hammers it to stumps. Batsman getting ready to face his first ball. Couldn't find the gap and the fielder stops it easily. Looks like there will be a lot of slow balls coming. Tapped back to the bowler. He has hit that straight to the fielder. Tapped back to the bowler. Batsman getting ready to face his first ball. An absolute ripper from the bowler. Great bowling, brilliant line and length. He should look to get his eye in before trying something extravagant.
wicket din
The fielder collects that one, hits straight to the fielder.
The toss seems to play a big part in the outcome of the game. There is a huge change in approach on winning the toss, with the ball turning square in Asian conditions and swinging more in countries like England and South Africa.
I think if you're playing in the subcontinent or on flat pitches, it's a no-brainer. You should be batting first, putting a big target on the board, get the opposition in, put pressure on them, and make them bat on the final day. But the ball will turn, and you have the highest chance of getting the ball out. If you're playing in England, where it's overcast, you might want to consider putting them in, make use of the conditions early on, get the ball to swing, get a few batsmen nicked off. But other than that, win the toss, bat first. That's what I would think.
Interesting, you mentioned that considering there was a discussion whether visiting teams should be given a choice to bat or ball without any toss. Classical defense.
Going back to what I was saying, I'm not in favor of all of that. Cricket should be played the way it's played. Teams that are playing at the highest level should be accomplished enough to be put in either to bat or to bowl and to face the music regardless of where they're playing. He's really lucky to miss that one. It was an absolute beauty.
Would have been frustrating having missed out on the last one. Again, he has shattered the stumps and the batsman would have to walk back to the pavilion. He is disappointed and has to walk back to the pavilion.
Ashwin dan pikir pemain lakon ke sevisi hatara. Nice. Dan India lakon for this one Kadu Hayakata lakon.
Great defensive technique shown by the batsman. What's happening here? The bowler must have had a few words with the batsman. The batsman, however, is in no mood for a conversation.
South Africa
Tapped back to the bowler. There is a fielder at cover. Hit straight to the fielder.
Come on.
Spinner into the action from the other end. The bowler will have to be extra careful of the line he bowls to this field. Couldn't find the gap and the fielder stops it easily. There is a fielder at cover.
Play miss. Great ball.
Nice topic. Top spin.
He should look to get his eye in before trying something extravagant.
Nice.
Tapped back to the bowler. The bowler is bowling from his favorite end. He has hit that straight to the fielder. Strokes it into the gap for a single. This is what Test match is all about. Correct bowling, correct defensive technique. The ball sneaks past the back and hammers into the stumps.
He's taking the long walk back.
ක්‍රීඩකයා අශ්වින් ඉතින් ලකුණු එකක් පමණයි ප්‍රථම ඉන්න කඩු 7ක්ම දැවි රැස් කරනවා කියුනේ ඉතින් අපි
Inform fast bowler into the deck now. Expect some serious chin music.
මංගල තරංග ක්‍රීඩා කරන මෙම ක්‍රීඩකයා දක්වාද දක්ෂතාවය කිවීමට වචන නැති
There is a fielder at cover.
තාමත් හොඳ තරංගයක් මීට කලින්වත්
That ball deserved the wicket. He's extremely unlucky not to have one. The bowler is bowling from his favorite end. Tapped back to the bowler. Looks like there will be a lot of slow balls coming. What's happening here? The bowler must have had a few words with the batsman. The batsman, however, is in no mood for a conversation.
The fielder collects that one. It's straight to the fielder.
He has shattered the stumps and the batsman would have to walk back to the pavilion. He is disappointed and has to walk back to the pavilion.
India ini medan ada wedi mah. Sirat itu Sirat Shamin.
Batsman getting ready to face his first ball.
Shamin opening pandu
An excellent reset from the bowler. Great bowling, brilliant line and length. Pacer introduced from the other end. Batsman getting ready to face his first ball. Good ball and played respectfully. Biding his time, waiting for the bad delivery.
He's really lucky to miss that one. It was an absolute beauty.
Would have been frustrating having missed out on the last one. Oh, he picked up that nicely. Beautifully picked up all the way. It is showtime. Crowd going mad here.
Outside off stump, and he's left it.
Bowler will have to be extra careful of the line he bowls to this field. Hit straight to the fielder. There is a fielder at cover.
Leg miss, right ball.
Change in bowling here. Spinner into the attack now. There is a fielder at cover. What a ball that was. He couldn't believe his luck. Excellent goal first time.
yang itu boleh bisa namanya
Batsman getting ready to face his first ball. That ball deserved the wicket. He is extremely unlucky not to have one. The bowler is bowling from his favorite end. Stroked defensively. Waiting for the bad ball, not trying to do anything silly before that. What's happening here? The bowler must have had a few words with the batsman. The batsman, however, is in no mood for a conversation. Oh, that's huge. It's disappeared way into the stands. He seems to have carried his form from the last match. Couldn't find the gap and the fielder stops it easily. Pacer introduced from the other end. The bowler will have to be extra careful of the line he bowls to this field. What a ball that was. He couldn't believe his luck. Excellent little first up.
Video